What is something positive someone said to you that really stuck?
Thank you for being you.
Life is not about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. I was at kind of like rock bottom and I was figuring out like how to rebuild myself. And I saw this quote on a mug in Barnes & Noble.
You got this. And I think it wasn't one specific moment, but just a lot of times my mom said this to me growing up. And so I think it's just been a mantra or something that I just say over to myself as an adult.
Tina Fey's memoir convinced me to move to Chicago, and I got here and I was staying in a hotel downtown. And when I checked in to my room, that same quote was in lights on the wall.
What?
Yeah,
No
isn't that
way.
nice?
It takes courage to do the opposite of what everyone is telling you to do. Somebody told me this at a time in my life when I was making a really, really huge decision that I felt like I couldn't make the decision because my family wanted me to do one thing, and I really care about my family and I'm really close to them, but I did not want to do what they wanted me to do.
Dude, you gotta let it go. An older comedian took me on a road gig with him and I opened for him, and they were willing to pay me $100 just for talking for 5 minutes. I bombed, the worst I've ever bombed in my life. So I got paid $100, I got blacked out drunk that night, woke up without my $100.
It just kind of helps me feel better about the situation.
And I was like, I would like to pay for my food with my $100 that I lost. And he's already heard it 1,000 times, and Jake looked at me and he's like, dude, you gotta let it go. And then right there it was just, yeah, I gotta let it go.
Come get this fist bump because you've earned it. Boom. I watch these like workout videos in the morning.
Never ever give up. I know it sounds a little cliche.
This quote reminds me every day that I'm there for myself, that I can give myself a fist bump, because I'm giving the fist bump to a guy on the TV. He's not actually there. I'm giving that fist bump for me.
It was a year ago that my friend told this phrase to me, and I wish I'd been told this years ago.
It's from my friend. You will do great wherever you go.
You are a beautiful and magical boy. This is something that I really take to heart.
It's kind of like my motto now.
Yeah, I like that you just focus on like all the things that you've accomplished, and then like just take that to just like keep you moving forward. That's awesome.
So something that keeps me smiling is people say I'm inspirational.
Oh.
I'm a first-generation student, and my family and I were actually homeless, and like this was back in Iraq, and we immigrated to like Turkey, and then we immigrated to the United States, and to come to college and be able to like share my story now is really cool.
Started from the bottom, now you're here.
Now I'm here.
That's awesome.
You are aggressively compassionate. So my brother said this to me. My brother said this to me a couple of years ago, and he wasn't trying to compliment me, but I was like, I love that.
It's great. Being aggressively compassionate to me means like you're weaponizing the compassion, you know, like you're gonna do something good with it. You're not just gonna like be tired.
Exactly.
You're gonna think I'm copying. You're gonna think it's really eerie, but I have a very similar word, inspiring.
That's crazy.
And you know, a big reason for that, you know, I come from a low-income family, and as an African American, there's been a lot of challenges put upon us when it comes to education and opportunity, and people who go to college, who I've mentored, and even mentees I have in the industry nowadays. They see my path and they say, hey, I want to be just like you, and if you can do it, I definitely can.
Absolutely. I mean, you already inspire me, so
Oh,
that
thank
is so
you.
cool.
We're gonna need to talk later because I run a journalism program at my school, and I don't know anything about journalism. So maybe you could come talk to my kids, maybe?
Of course. I love that.
Cool. Awesome.
Made new friends.
I know, right?
Do whatever you do to be you.
You got this.
You got this.
I appreciate you opening up. It was really nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you too.
Can I have a high five?
Yes.
Bam! We're gonna make this. We're gonna defeat the world.
We didn't even like.
We didn't even talk about this before, but
Nothing.
we have a lot in common.
Yeah, look, we were in completely different rooms when we wrote this, so this is crazy.
This is pretty awesome.
I love it.
It was great meeting you.
I feel like we're friends now.
Yeah.
This is a great meeting.
Yeah, it was.
All right. right. And if anyone says anything mean to you, like, I'll beat them up. Just let me know.
Yeah, I will. I'll text you right away.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna actually give you a hug. Yeah.
Thank you for being you.
Yeah, thanks. Oh, you smell good. You smell good.